The Great American Horse Drive includes over 700 horses. Trimming and shoeing all those hooves is hard work. Feeding Farriers formula and protecting their hooves with Farriers finish can make the job easier. Any farrier will tell you, healthy hooves requires less work. Not only do they look great, they also hold shoes longer. For healthy hooves, use the proven combination of Farriers formula and Farriers finish.
Rex Walker, the patriarch of the family business, became interested in horses more than 65 years ago. A native of Tyler, Texas, Walker developed a passion for horses from watching Gene Autry's Saturday matinees at the local movie house. He traveled to Colorado when he was 11 years old to spend time on a ranch, which only intensified his interest in horses. Later, Walker landed a summer job at a horse camp outside Boulder. By the time he finished college, he was running the stable for the owner. After working for a year in Venezuela at an oil company, Walker returned to Colorado to focus on a graduate degree. While pursuing these studies, Rex met Quinta Mantle, who later would become his wife. Through her, he met her brother Pat, and together the two men scraped together enough money to purchase a few horses. That first year, the team bought an old broken-down Chevy truck and rented a few horses to Colorado folks at Breckenridge, as well as others living near Estes Parks. That was the start of the Sombrero Ranch legacy. The newlyweds started a livery stable that opened on July 3, 1959, which took in $150 on that first day. Back then, that was a bundle of cash when you could buy a new pickup truck for less than $3,000. In those early days, the trail rides were priced at $1.25 and the competition was tough, with over a dozen riding stables offering the same services in the area. Yet plenty of enthusiasm, buckets of sweat, and much determination fueled the fire that led to Sombrero's growth. By 1960, the Walkers, along with Pat Mantle, had saved enough money for a down payment on a western Colorado ranch. From these humble beginnings, these ranching operations have grown to where they now lease out 1,800 horses and also purchase well over 100 horses every year. Over nearly 6 decades, the Walker family has expanded the operation to include extensive ranches in Colorado, Montana, and Wyoming, as well as the ownership of 5,000 horses which are rented out in 7 western states. All 6 Walker children have worked in the family business at one time or another, and several are still involved in the operation today. This includes Mark and Frida Bishop, who manage much of the horse operation at Sombrero. Rex Walker says family members are at the heart of the business going forward, and as he and his wife get up in age, it's time for the youngsters in the family to take over. The firm has more than 100 employees, including managers, cowboys, and a few members of highly specialized trades such as farriers and saddle makers. Ranch manager Donald Broom says the Craig Ranch serves as a spring and fall gathering point for the horses. Each of the 600 horses coming off the spring drive has been broken to ride during the previous years. Once these horses arrive at the ranch from the winter grazing area, each has its hooves trimmed, is shod, vaccinated, and dewormed. Each is ridden in the corral area by a cowboy to get the horse once again accustomed to having someone in the saddle after 5 months of leisure winter grazing. Then the horses are trucked to numerous summer destinations between May 15th and June 15th.
Trimming and shoeing hooves is hard work, but feeding Farriers formula to grow healthy hooves and using Farriers finish to disinfect and protect them can make the job easier. Any farrier will tell you healthy hooves requires less work. Not only do they look great, but they also hold shoes longer. For healthy hooves, use the proven combination of Farriers formula and Farriers finish.